And it's 13 minutes after 9 o'clock. Let's bring on Kim Parsley, the founder of ChooseAFamily.com. There's a lot of lonely people in the world, and this might speak to that need. Anyway, good morning. How are you?
Oh, hi, Bruce. How are you?
I am well. And you?
Good. Everything's great.
Good. Like I was saying, there are a lot of people in the world who, for whatever the reason, don't have family. And I suspect that's where your website comes in handy.
Yeah, it's a really unique website. It's free, too. It's free to join. It's a free social networking website. It's something I created to help people find substitute family members, which I like to call family figures. They can make new friends, find a mentor, and all different types of support. And it's based on the concept of family. It's sort of like adoption, but without the legal papers. And it's based on that old expression, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. So on this website, you actually can do that. People can build their own custom family tree. The site really just helps people find those key relationships that are missing in their lives.
What was your inspiration for this?
Oh, my goodness. There was a number of reasons why I created the site. I'd say that my main inspiration was from the loss of both of my parents. At that time, there was this empty space in my life, and I needed to find a way to help heal the pain, and the holidays were so hard, and I thought about all the people out there who felt the same as I did, and so I wanted to find a way to help others as well, and I think the idea began to grow as I started observing other families, even from watching, the television show, The Kardashians.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and in longing for that family support, I came up with the idea,
Yeah, because it is, and I'm from a large family, so I have none of the experience that you have. But I imagine it's got to be tough, number one, going through the world all alone, because one of the things that even scientific study shows is that people need to love and be loved, and even children who are not in orphanages, who are not held and touched and made to feel that, don't thrive.
Well, of course, we're born, as human beings, we're born with a desire to want to coexist with one another. And I think the website is just a great resource for those who are looking, to create those healthy platonic relationships. It offers them the opportunity to share life's important moments, I guess, with people that they may never have found, So I think it's a great resource, a great platform for them.
Mm-hmm. And when did you start this?
Oh, just about a year ago, I started it. We launched it, and I got to tell you, it's been doing really well. The number of emails that I get are just amazing. I wake up every day to something new with someone who says, "Kim, thank you so much. I found a daughter." We go to the movies, we eat dinner together, and it's actually put purpose and meaning back into their lives.
Yeah,
I'm a really big believer in the fact that you don't have to have the same blood and genes to create a family. Honestly, I mean, even a small group of friends, it can easily morph into a tight family network. Whether it's college roommates, army buddies, coworkers, it happens all the time. And I'd say a perfect example would be, look, a husband and wife. They meet, they fall in love, they get married, and they consider themselves family, and yet they have no blood ties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's interesting because yours is, I'm just thinking over here. We have, we talk about people who are really hurting for companionship and friendship, or maybe a mentor or someone to be a mentor to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And you have Facebook, and, for a while there, you had MySpace while it was in vogue. It no longer is. But the virtual relationships don't really cut it.
Right.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The way this site works is a little different. There's 12 searchable categories, ranging from mother and father figures to grandparents, grandsons and daughters, to sisters and brothers. I have friends and mentors on there as well. And it does work in the same way as a dating website would, although instead of finding romance, they're creating these healthy platonic relationships, and it's based on the element of family. So the members, they'll fill out specific criteria, based on their likes, their dislikes, their morals, and all that, and what they're looking for and what they like to serve as, and it's very different because it's a meaningful relationship and it is based on family. As far as I'm concerned, family is what makes the world go round. And some of these people just have absolutely no one. I mean, imagine celebrating Thanksgiving dinner, eating it all by yourself, just watching television, you and the TV, eating a TV dinner, turkey TV dinner.
Mm.
And it's sad. And so when someone is really longing for that meaningful relationship, I think it's a little stronger than your basic dating websites out there. It's a little bit more meaning.
Yeah, I'm just, this whole issue is really, clearly it's had an impact on you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this, to be direct, and I think that's why you're probably the best proponent of it, to speak about it, because apparently it's quite important to you.
It is. I think that so many people can actually benefit from the website. There are those who have lost a family member, close friend, or someone they looked up to, or even in addition to loss, there are those who just come from unavailable or dysfunctional family situations, and they really try to make it work with their biological relatives, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. There are people who have been an only child. They've longed for a brother or sister in their lives. And so many people out there, they just simply feel alone. They just need a friend. The site is really for anybody who feels they have this void in their family life. Even those who just geographically separated from their family. Never had a brother or sister or grandson, granddaughter. I don't even have my grandparents in my life. So aside from my parents, I don't have my grandparents in my life either. So I'd give anything to have, grandma and grandpa and, teach me how to make that family recipe. And, it's great. It's really what makes us all tick.
And this is an older area, the eastern end of Long Island. I think 22% of the population of the town of Riverhead is retired. And I imagine there could be, for some, there's a good amount of distance between them and their relatives. It could be, here again, I think every grandmother has the need to be a grandmother,
Of course, it's inside of us. That's how we're built.
Anyway, the website is choosethefamily.com. And it's a neat little website. It really, really is. It's impressive. But what I'm more impressed with, honestly, is the way you've approached it, and the reasons for your approaching it. You don't often find that, that sincerity.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And the goal is for people to be able to create bonds with one another that are close enough to stand in the place of blood relations. And that's the whole idea behind it. And I'm so excited to get the emails every day that everyone's happy and it's changing so many lives. And the more and more I talk about it, the more the word gets out there, and it's changing people's lives every day. And I know even if I change one person's life, I know that I did the right thing by starting this website. I know I'm on the right track. So I'm really, really proud of it.
And, well, you should be. You have much to be proud of. I will let you go. I appreciate your time this morning. It's choosethefamily.com. You can, it's very easy to navigate through website, and you might find something that you're looking for in terms of, a platonic relationship. Kim, thank you very much. A pleasure talking with you.
Thank you, Bruce. Thanks for your support. Thank you.
My pleasure.